It all started when Hudson walked into the weight room at the University of Minnesota, and he sees a strength coach just absolutely destroying this monster of an athlete. Turns out, this athlete was a young Brock Lesnar, a future superstar, and he was being pushed way, way beyond what looked like any reasonable human limit.
So Hudson just watches, totally captivated, as this coach puts Lesnar through this brutal, non-stop workout, lifting, ropes, plyometrics, everything. He goes until Lesnar is completely and totally exhausted. Finally, after what seemed like forever, the coach looks at him and says, "Okay, take a break."
But that break wasn't the end. It was just a pause. Because the coach's very next words changed everything for Hudson. He said, "Take a break, and then we'll get started." That was the whole point.
The coach explained his philosophy right then and there. He said he had to find Lesnar's breaking point. He had to find out what his absolute willingness to suffer was. Why? Because it's only when you get a person to that point, past what they thought their limits were, that the real coaching, the real training, the real growth can actually begin. And that, right there, is the ultimate lesson from this whole playbook. Your success, your growth, it's all tied to your willingness to suffer. It's about your ability to get comfortable being uncomfortable, to push through the misery of the hard work, because you have a clear vision of what's possible on the other side. So, this leaves us with a really powerful question that Coach Hudson himself asks. What comes first, success or confidence? Do we need to get a few wins under our belt before we feel confident? Or do we need to have the confidence first so that we're willing to suffer through the hard stuff to get that success?